I'm gonna go this way. Walking a step by a step at a time. I said stop that. It's not me. Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm ZGP Plus, the show that you're currently watching, because I totally fucked up my intro. Because I wasn't singing! Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV for the complete collection on PSP. I sense an evil presence, Tellah. I sense it because the music stopped. In the last episode, we did a ton of shit. We ended up here after being shipwrecked. We went to Mysidia. We talked to the elder there, and he's like, yeah, you need to go get some sword or some shit. So here, he sent us with two twins up to this mountain where we ran into Tellah, and there's this stuff over there that looks really cool, but then there's a voice that's been following us up the mountain the whole time. Could it be that guy? Maybe that Golbez sent after us? How surprising. So this is Scarmelion, and he's going to send us to the bowels of hell. Or at least the gates. For boss time. Now, Cecil is just going to go attacking Scarmelion directly, because there's no reason not to. Ow! That was really painful. Can we cast slow on you? We can. Let's do that. And then we're going to get a good... Actually, we're going to use bluff. Because what bluff does is it increases Palom's magic power. It's a bit more complicated than he makes it seem. What's actually happening is he's raising he's temporarily raising his intelligence by 16 points, or 2 magic multipliers, for 1 spell. So on Palom's next spell... essentially, oh, we still don't know Kira? That sucks. Alright, let's use Cry then. So basically, this only stacks once, so you can't go using them multiple times. But now, Palom's intelligence is so much higher, so watch this. Normally, that would have dealt like 200 damage to the Revenants, or whatever the fuck the monsters were. But no, it dealt like 300 instead. And I mean, a normal Fira spell would have killed them, but it's just so nice to see. Now we used Cry with Palom or Porom here. That's surprise and confuse monsters by pretending to cry. It doesn't actually do that. What it actually does, and I don't know why it says that because it's very misleading. Let's use Twin Cast because why the hell not? It's very slow, so I wouldn't recommend that you do it often, because look at that charge time. That's so slow. But it can deal damage. I mean, it's not great damage, but it deals damage. Shit, I wanted to heal everybody. By everybody, I mean Tellah and Cecil, but I mean, whatever. But Fluster, what it actually does is it just lowers the physical defense of enemies. There you go. Pretty simple. Let's switch over to... How do I switch over to Tellah's turn? Ah, shit. I wanted to switch over to Tellah's turn so that I could do... Well, that's pause, obviously. Is it B? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Because I want Tellah to heal us before anything bad happens. How do you switch turns? That has to be a thing I can do. Shit! God damn it. Go back. Go back. If I hadn't already told you guys that this was going to be a... I didn't even get to see how much damage it did. That's upsetting. If I hadn't already told you guys that this was being done on an emulator, that would have really depressed me. Because the jig would have been up. But I like being upfront with you guys. I don't hide things. Realistically, there's no reason to, so I don't know why you would. Honestly, though, I might have just got a Twin Cast spell off, but here's the thing. A Fira spell is much faster, costs less MP, and probably does just as much, if not more damage. Yay! And she learned Kira. Awesome. Now we're a little low on MP, so I'm going to go back and use another 10. Also, you should always just heal up when you're ever this close to a save point. It's just a good idea. I'm going to save again. Alright, let's go. Did I accidentally hit the row button? Well, it wasn't accidentally. I tried to make that look as seamless as possible. I know I failed, but this is the fight. I switched it because this is always a back attack. So this is Scarmeleon or Mylon Z. Basically what we're going to do here is we're just going to fight him again. And this time he is actually weak to fire. So we're going to bluff and we're going to cast Fira. We're going to use Recall. I have faith this time that it can do what I need it to do. We'll use Cry, because I don't know if that's gonna be. Did it do anything? I don't know if it did. No, it missed. Even so, physical damage is not what I'm looking for in this fight. I just want to keep using Bluff and Fira. Look at that damage. He's gonna use Cursed Elegy. All this does, I think, it slows us down and casts. It just slows us down. Which, you know, we slowed him down too, so it's not a big deal. You can double cast slow, by the way, I should be mentioning here. Let's try Recall again. I'm just really curious. I just want to see if he can get off like a Fire 3 spell and just instantly maim this guy. Because that would be so freaking cool. No, he used Fire 1. Alright. He's gonna use Cursed Elegy again. Ooh, shit. Can he double slow us? I mean, maybe he can. And we can't resist it in any way, so... I don't know, I guess we'll switch from this to the Holy Arrows. And put the crossbow on, and we'll just try damaging him, because really... We could have been doing that the whole time! Didn't know better. I mean... Okay! Alright, I wasn't ready for that, but whatever. Whatever floats your boat, I guess. If you want Porom to kill the boss with arrows, I guess that's what we're gonna do. Porom's gonna kill the boss with arrows. So, before going into this next area, absolutely take all of Cecil's armor off. I shouldn't even have to explain why. Why? Why did that happen? We're in the important space. That's the second time this project that this has happened. How does it do that? Also, who's your son? Is it me? Why are you just a disembodied voice? I shouldn't be making fun of this part. This is actually a really beautiful and intense part of the game. Very important. Oh, shit! Break from your past and overcome your darkness. Only then will you receive the holy power. You must fight against the dark knight you wish to rid yourself of. Ooh, scary. Like, literally, like, freaky. That's awesome. And they rush to my aid. But we don't need to do this. Because this is my battle. We push him back in. And we kill him. Actually, we're not going to. What we're actually going to do is we're going to go into our inventory. And in our left hand, we're going to equip that lustrous shield that we bought. And we're going to do nothing but defend. We're just going to keep defending. Now, the Dark Knight is going to use his Darkness ability. Now, this is going to hurt. It's going to deal 100 damage about each time that we use it. Just heal yourself. Ding! There you go. 72. Doesn't heal us completely, but let's get ready to defend again. Now, if you remember, the Dark Knight is also taking damage, because when he uses that, it deals damage to him. I don't know if that's actually how they intended you to do this fight. Just don't hit him, whatever you do. At least I think that's how it works. I'm not 100%. I can't guarantee results. I also recommend getting that Lustrous Shield for a couple reasons. One, it's cheap. Two, it cuts dark damage in half, so you'd be taking more damage. You'd be taking about 100 each and every time. But this time around, now we can just defend for the rest of the time. Yeah, here we go. We already got all that. What will you fight for speech. So fight's over. But so yeah, the Lustrous Shield cuts darkness damage down. It also raises, I believe it raises your spirit, so it helps increase the amount of health that you regen or that you restore with your cure spell. So there you go. Just a couple good reasons to grab the Lustrous Shield before coming up here. Now with that, we become a paladin and it is awesome. I'm just gonna hold this pose till the music stops. Okay. I had to go back to that. All right, yep. Now that everybody's talking again, it's not the same level of importance, at least in my brain. So Tellah has learned Meteor with that. And it's more than just Meteor. He's also learned all of his spells. And what's interesting here is Tellah does not know every spell in the game. He knows really high tier black and white magic, but not every spell. So swearing revenge, once again, Tellah takes off. And then we leave. And now Cecil is back down to level 1. But this is okay, because I guess it doesn't really matter. So we'll equip that Bard's Tunic, we'll put a Wizard. I have stuff for Tellah I never gave him. Like this Wizard's hat. And I didn't buy the silver thing, that's fine. Let's put a feathered cap on Cecil, and nothing for his hands. That's fine. Doesn't look like he's wearing anything on his sprite anyway. Why do you do this to me? There's the Lilith! So, alongside being weak to fire, everything on this mountain is weak to holy, and I mean everything is weak to holy. Check that shit out. Alright, I can just use my flame rod on you. That should kill you just fine. And let's try a brand new spell. What do you say? Like maybe... we don't know Nuke? Or Flare? Let's use Bio. Bio is one of my favorite spells in the entire game. It deals really good non-elemental damage, costs 20 MP to cast, and is instant cast while we're talking about it. So with that fight, Cecil's going to gain like a shit ton of levels. He's, yeah, level 7. So... Cecil gained a lot of levels, like, really freaking quick. And you can see he's so much stronger now. Let's... why do I always do that? Jeez. And then we'll use that on this guy, because... god damn it, Nappa. We'll use Bio again, because I love fucking looking at it. It's one of the best spells known to man. Look at that shit. So good. And it's instant cast. That's what makes it so great. So, becoming a paladin, you know, Cecil's learning, you know, basic light magic, or white magic. And I love that. I think that's really cool. Because you don't see that too often in video games. I mean, Final Fantasy 1 did it, but I guess you were technically classified as knight, not anything else. Wait a minute. Can I use... there's a certain spell I think I might know. Tellah, there's a spell I'm looking for. Do you happen to know it? You don't know exit. That's interesting. How about warp? Do you know warp? You do, but we can't use it. Alright, that's fine. We'll just walk down the old-fashioned way. The really slow, boring way. God damn it. I was hoping you'd just let me go the rest of the way. We can just have Cecil and, what's her name? Porom do all the heavy lifting here. No need to cast net. Excuse me, microphone. Punching me in the face. But, like, no need to cast magic anymore. I mean, like, Cecil's a powerhouse that's faster than everybody, so, you know, he's going to kill a billion monsters before anybody even gets a chance to put an input in. Ow, it hurts. Please stop it. Oh yeah. This is fantastic. Guys, we're on the first map room. Can we just go? 700 damage. Cecil and Porom are just on a race to outdo each other. I think Porom stays just a little bit ahead of the curve, though. Oh, yeah. Every hit, she's getting better. And then she kind of fluffed it on the last one, but that's okay. Now, there's a monster, and fucking there it is. Now, this zoo, if you're walking to the Mount Ordeals, or Mount of Ordeals, however you want to pronounce it, or whatever, if you're walking over there when you're Dark Knight Cecil, you can still use the Deathbringer. And sometimes the Deathbringer can randomly instant kill this thing. It can randomly instant kill a bunch of monsters, although this one that seems to do it more frequently on, and for whatever reason, I didn't get an instant kill once. But I mean, it's not necessary. Alright, so while we're here, we'll have Porom use Kira on everyone. Bring our health up. And since there's the white chocobo here, we can refill our MP, and it's like we stayed at an inn for absolutely no money. Shit. I guess that's what I get for abusing the system. Nah, the game devs expected you to be able to do that, so we're just gonna walk by Chocobo all the way back over there. I cannot talk today. And I turned the sound down. This episode and the last was being recorded. I went into the settings of my emulator and turned it like down by like half because for whatever reason it was maximized. And that explains why I was going deaf. So before we go anywhere, we don't really want to go up here. We got a shit ton of money, so we're gonna buy a silver armlet for Tellah there, the Lustrous helmet, the Knight's armor. I don't have enough money for the Knight's armor. Oh, but you know what I can do? Hold on. Shit. I'm gonna optimize there. So, wait. Leather. So all I need is the Knight's armor. Okay. So we can sell a shit ton of stuff here, like this rod, staff, the Deathbringer, for example, this clothing, all the demon stuff. There we go. Get a ton of money back from that. Sell these iron armlets, because now that we have the silver ones, we're not going to need them. I don't even need this bard's tunic. There we go. That's just enough. There we go. Now we can travel in style. Oh, let's also give that silver armlet to Tellah here. Do I have enough money for another one? Because I'm going to want to have another one on hand. Get rid of this ice staff. I don't need it. And this regular staff. We'll sell all this leather. I mean, we've got the feather cap going for us right now. And another silver armlet. There we go. Just clean out our inventory a little bit. It's more useful than you might think. You don't want to have too much of anything, because then, you know, suddenly you're at like 46 items and you need to open a bunch of chests that give you new shit. So there's a legend inscribed on the hilt of the sword. How Cecil didn't see it, none of us will ever know. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, shall rise to the heavens with a little money for really slow text. The moon's late eternal, brings a promise to the planet, with a bounty and grace. There we go. Alright, so now we got the good music going on in the Hall of Prayer. Tellah knows the Elder, so he's all like, hey, I'm going to kill Golbez with Meteor because I learned it. And then the Elder's like, no, you're way too old to use Meteor. He's like, I don't care, I'm going to do it anyway, and Cecil's going to help me, so we're going to leave. And then they want to go with us. But the Elder's like, no, and they're like, no, they need us. And then Cecil's like, you should listen to them. And then Tellah's like, don't worry, I'll look after them. And then Cecil's all like, fine, I guess there's no stopping this. So then the Elder's all like, I'm super paraphrasing this game. He's all like, I'm going to go pray. And by the way, the Devil's Road is open, so we're going to go take the Devil's Road. And to this day, this is really fucking creepy. Still creepy. And I like in the after years, they actually showed that this is like a trial. You know, it's not just an automatic warp anymore, which I thought was a little inconvenient at first, but I guess it makes sense. Wait, what happened to Sid? Oh, I don't like this. Something happened to Sid. The king must have gone mad. He must have gone mad like way back since episode 1. First of all, you don't know any of the other 3 members of my party, and I've completely done a 180 on my look. How do you know who we are? We could just be a random group of adventurers. Stop by and see Rosa's mom. Run! I wasn't expecting to say something as dumb as that, but alright, let's look at my stuff here. We good? I think we're good. Let us go. Holy shit, it's Yang! Oh, fuck. He's a bad guy. We're gonna have to kill him after we kill these guards. Yeah, take that. And they're gonna cast Minnie. Minnie's really annoying. Because, there's Bio. Minnie basically turns your defense and turns your attack and defense into 1. So if you take a physical hit, you're basically screwed. But, there we go. But you're still free to use magic, which is cool, I guess. But we need to heal. We do not know Asuna yet. I'll just use the regular cure spell. And this brings up something. Once upon a time, I used to know. Here, you know Asuna, don't you? Yeah. Now, some Final Fantasy IV versions, this fight goes differently. Some of them you have to deal a certain amount of damage to Yang. Others you have to have only Cecil hit him. Sometimes you have to deal a certain amount of damage and then have Cecil hit him. I think this might be one of those ones where you have to deal a certain amount of damage and then have Cecil hit him to bring him to his senses. There we go. Yes. So that triggers a text box, and we're going to slow him down. No, we're not. We're going to heal instead because that's much more mandatory right now. Also, I think all of his attacks are counterattacks, and they're based entirely on what's going on in the scene. So I don't think slowing him down would even do any good. Got another more damage going. Alright. We'll go for another bio spell and have Cecil follow up after that, which should be good. This fight isn't hard, you just have to know what the triggers are, and I don't remember. Yeah, just have Porom keep healing. I mean, Tellah can do, like, all the heavy lifting with magic now, so that's not a big deal. Even though he only has 90 HP, and some of his spells get really expensive, so just watch out for that. Like, for example, I'm down to 10 MP with, yeah, he only has 90 HP, has 90 MP, and, I can cry, can't I? Well, of course I can. But, yeah, so Tellah only has so much magic to work with. So, let's just throw a fire spell at him. We gotta be almost done here. There we go. I can only imagine that it was a certain amount of damage, plus having Cecil attack him. I don't know. So Righty got swallowed up by Leviathan, and Edward, we have no idea what happened to him. But Yang's gonna join our party, so yay. And because we beat up those guards, we get to stay at the inn for free. So we are a grand 5 days into this adventure. Not even a whole week. And we've killed a shit ton of people, lost our job, had a couple friends come and go, our girlfriend was stolen, some people are probably dead. This has been a very hectic 5 days. But day 6 will turn it all around. This is Saturday, damn it. This is where everything goes our way. So now with that key, we can do stuff like this and open up this door. Awesome. So now we can finally, at long last, get into the weapons place. Can I get anything in these barrels? I don't think so. Nope, nothing. However, there are chests up there that I want. So by going around here, we can go behind the desks and get 2,000 gil. And get a Zeus's Wrath. And I can still buy from these guys from behind the counter. Now I want to get 2 Thunder Rods. One for Palom and one for Tellah. Not because of their ability to use as an item, but because they increase your intellect further, which is something I want to do. And if you, for whatever reason, sold all of Yang's claws, you can buy them back again. And I already have the healing staff, so we don't need to buy another one. So let's look at our stats here. 26 intellect, very nice. Doesn't raise our intellect. Well, it's still by 3 then. So this will be good for Tellah. 19 intellect. Up to 22. So that's good. It's still not another multiplier's worth, but it's there. And because Yang has no... I didn't talk to the defense guy. Let's do that. So there's the Kempogi, which I want to... Ooh, headbands. Alright, so what we're going to do first, we go to Yang. We're going to give him some shit. There we go. So he'll take the other silver armlet that we got. I'm going to run over to a fat Chocobo at the Chocobo nest by Baron here and grab his claws, which is why I kept them, obviously. I want to get some Kempogi for him. I actually want to get 2 headbands. All of us can wear them, but here's the reason why I want them. 18 strength. Wait. Oh, I just took them off. Okay, I'm like, what the fuck? 23 strength. Headbands raise your strength by 5. It is ridiculous. Late game, your characters will have like 3, like your fighters will have like 3 attack multipliers just entirely from wearing armor, and it's ridiculous. And that's why I bought one, because I want Cecil to have one too. It lowers his defense a little bit, but it doesn't matter because he got, you know, he gets 5 more attack out of it, which puts him over the threshold for an attack multiplier. So there you go. Ah, shit. I was trying to avoid it, and I pressed down too late. There we go. We'll just walk all the way over here. Boop. And into the Chocobo Forest we go. And we're already fully healed, so we don't need to worry about that. Oop. Don't use a potion, use Gasol Greens. There we go. Enter Fat Chocobo. We're going to take the claws, all of them. And just like before, we're going to equip him with the Ice and Lightning Claws, mostly because we're going into a sewer next. So, obviously, most of the things we come across are going to be weak to Ice and Lightning. Speaking of, that sewer is right over here. Oh, god damn it with the potions. Alright, use that Baron key. We're going to go up in here. But over here is 1,000 gil, which is nice. So because we're all decked out with the armor that we're going to need, I'm pretty much going to sell everything else off screen. I'm going to grind up a little bit of money. I'm a little short of what I need. So I mean, like, if you have anything left at this point that's... Actually, don't need the Lustrous Helm. So we should be good by that means then. Yeah, okay, never mind. We don't need to sell anything. Or we don't need to go out and grind. But here we go, we can get that for Yang, and then we are all set. So that's gonna raise his, I think that further raises his attack. I know it definitely raises his vitality. So 23, 11, 21. No, it just raises his strength. I did put that on him, right? Yeah, just raises his strength. Well, it's still, you know, it gave us, how much more? 3? 3 more attack, 3 more strength. So that's still an attack multiplier for Yang. He's gonna kick some serious ass. And I mean, like, that's fine. I'm not gonna deny his ability to do that because he's really fucking cool. But we're gonna just see how strong our characters have gotten in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. As always, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to tell your friends, and do not forget to follow me on Twitter so that you can see when I am putting, you know, new episodes out whenever I'm streaming, if I do that anytime soon, which I want to. It's just, you know, time has been weird. I only did all this today. Still, the first day, you know, since I've been doing all the recording for Final Fantasy IV. It's just because I've been on such a kick to do it because I love this game so goddamn much. But this is Zero Gear Plus signing off, and I will see you guys soon.